What is good, y'all? It is your boy Nick Bogar. I'm here back with another video. We're gonna be mixing it up a little bit today. Today we're doing a story time, and we're gonna be talking about this time that I actually almost got kidnapped. And I want y'all to comment down below if you do want me to do more story time videos. And beforehand, I do want to let y'all know that me and my friends, we are all in like the same neighborhood and all that. And we're not living in the hood or anything. I mean, we're in a good neighborhood, but things do so happen, shit happens. That's why there's still stories everywhere. Things can happen anywhere. So yeah, let's get straight into this video. So y'all, this goes all the way back to when I think I was 14. This was 2 summers ago. Right now I'm 16. I'm gonna be turning 17 like December. And keep in mind that this time we didn't have cars or anything. So we were all at our friend's house or something. It was a nice summer night. We had a great day. We were all hanging out, just doing whatever. And like I said earlier, we do all live in the same neighborhood, right? So we would all just walk home. You know, before that we had cars, which we do now. We just drive everywhere. But before then, we would just walk around the neighborhood, walk home, because we all lived in this same little loop of a neighborhood. So we were all walking home. It was like 10:30, right? And everyone went their separate ways and all that. I'm walking home. I'm about 3 houses away from my house, right? And it's like a normal night. There's no one on the roads. I'm just chilling. And this car starts coming up the road or whatever. So I moved to like the side near the curb, whatever. I'm just, you know, walking home, trying to get out of the way in the middle of the street. And this car, as it approaches me, it starts to like slow down a little bit. The brakes hit. I see the brake lights go on. I'm kind of like confused. I'm thinking maybe it's someone who knows me, like my mom, which is coming down the street, going to the store or something. Because I don't expect someone to just pull up next to me. And like I said, it was before all our friends had cars. So I didn't really know what to expect. And the car, it pulls up to me. It's getting closer and closer. And it starts kind of going to the side of the road, like pulling over a little bit towards where I am, like right next to the curb. And I'm kind of like questioning. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, what is this? They roll down the window. I'm thinking, like the only thing in my head, I'm thinking it's someone I know. They're trying to say what's up or something. I can't really think of anything else or any other reason why anyone would pull over or try to talk to me. And I wasn't really on high alert. I wasn't thinking of this as much, especially because I'm like a middle-aged teen guy. Like, I know obviously it can happen to anyone, but it's mainly like girls or younger children that gets targeted by like kidnappers or things like that. I really wasn't thinking that someone would go after me, like a 14-year-old guy. I just didn't really think of that at all at the beginning. So the guy rolls down his window, and I kind of leaned in a little bit because he was trying to say something to me. I couldn't hear him, but he asked me if I needed a ride. And before I even actually thought of it being like a stranger and all that and being weird, the first thing that popped into my head, I was like 3 houses down, so I'm like, no, I don't need a ride. And then like almost right after I actually answered, I kind of realized what was going on. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, this is a stranger. He's probably gonna try and get me his car or do something. I'm like, nah, this is not happening, man. But I stayed calm, man. I honestly stayed calm. I knew that if I kind of did anything, made any movements, like any quick movements at least, or if I said anything like kind of off guard to him, I had no idea how aggressive he could have been. Who knows if he could have even had a weapon. I knew to be careful and kind of stay calm and take it slow to try and get my way out of there. But yeah, so like I said, I told him no. I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't need a ride or anything. And I kind of just kept walking, and like I said, I was like 3 houses down the street. I'm pretty much just right next to my house, so I knew that if I really wanted to make a run for it, I could have. But the thing is, if I would have went through the front, he could have known where I lived. Who knows what he could have done from there. So I kind of had to stay cautious here, but I kept walking. I just walked past the car, and the first thing I know, he slams on the brakes or on reverse, and he flies back like right to where I am, and I booked him, man. Let me tell you, I booked it. That was the fastest I ever ran, man. And what I did, I didn't go through the front like I said. I went down the street like 1 house, then I took a curve through the yard, through the back, and then I went down like 2 houses or so, right to the backyard of my house. And I have a trampoline. I hid under the trampoline, and I don't think he had any idea where I was. But as I was sitting under that trampoline, I was scared to death, man. And as well, I saw his car going up and down the street. He must have been like looking for me or something. I was scared to death, man. But I'm sitting back there, my heart is beating 1,000 miles per hour. Both my parents were asleep. They always leave the front door open when I go out or something, when I'm with my friends when I was little, because I would walk back home and I would just, you know, open the front door. Now that we drive and everything, we have like keys and all that, we're fine. But we would just have the front door open, and I would just walk in then, and it would all be good. And everything else would be locked. Like the back would be locked, the side would be locked. Like I couldn't get in anywhere else. So I'm sitting there in the back with both my parents asleep, everything locked except the front door. And I did not want to go to that front, man, because if any case of that man went up the street when I did, or he saw me walk in there, I didn't want that at all. So what I did, man, I sat under my trampoline in the dark, laying down for like maybe 10 to 15 minutes, just non-stop on repeat, calling my mom and my dad back and forth. My dad finally picks up, he wakes up, comes down, unlocks the back. I go in, and man, I'm good. And honestly, bro, like for real, that was probably one of the scariest moments of my life, like on God. And honestly, man, I'm just glad the way I reacted at the time. I'm glad I got out of there safe. And yeah, guys, that pretty much wraps up this story. I have a bunch more stories if y'all really want to hear more. Really crazy and stuff. My childhood, a lot of crazy things have happened, man. If y'all do want more story time videos, drop that in the comments below. Leave a like on this video. Let's see if we can get either 40 or 50 likes somewhere up there on this video, man. Subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate your support. And if y'all are supporting now, I do appreciate you so much. Thanks for watching, man. I will see you in the next video.